What can students expect from this founder lecture? They can expect to learn what it means to really scale a company. Marketing, sales, sourcing products, all the aspects that you need to think about as a founder if you're in the process of building a really large company. We have speakers who have done exactly that. They provide their insights, and so for the students it's an excellent opportunity.
It's one of the best lecture series in the world to understand what founding is about and actually what people who have founded a company can share about this journey.
Entrepreneurship is a real opportunity. Hopefully some of the course lets them succeed afterwards in starting to building the networks and the like they will need in order to be successful there.
The WHU ecosystem played a fundamental role. It helped on our investor journey, but most importantly, I think it gave us the confidence that we could go out and disrupt the market, because we have seen many examples from the past. We were not afraid to go out and try.
The ecosystem becomes more and more accessible. It all started to a certain extent at WHU and the first generation of founders, and it keeps on building in concentric circles. The ecosystem year after year reinforces themselves, and hopefully somewhat we with the course can keep on pushing there.
I hope that students take away from the founder series that they should never be afraid of failure and never be afraid of making a mistake. In order to succeed, you have to fail a lot. Having a positive culture towards this is very critical.
It's important to be as simple as possible and make it as easy as possible for your customers to interact with you, to see your marketing, to understand what you're doing, as well as to become a customer during the sales process.
On the one hand, you need a strong resilience, because if you're running a company, if you're scaling it, you will make mistakes, you will face adversities. On the other hand, it is about ruthless execution. You don't build a big company within 1 year. And that's also what we cover here in the lecture. You will learn that it is a marathon and not a sprint.
Don't optimize for the next best opportunity, but rather take entrepreneurship as a long-term career track. The next opportunity is a good starting block for what comes next, for what comes next, for what comes next. It doesn't need to be perfect.